Hello, I'm wbz-tv meteorologist Barry Burbank, and I have your forecast for tonight and for the next several days. We want to take a look at what's going on with Harvey down in Texas because the rain continues down there. It's relentless. However, it has moved out of the Houston area, at least the heavy rain. Here is Metro Houston. Off to the northwest, north, and northeast of Houston, pouring rain continues to pelt that region. But right around the metro area, right in the immediate Houston area point south, is just a few showers. The problem is with this system is that it's still stuck in place. It's virtually stationary, or now it looks like it's starting to drift off to the southeast. And if it starts drifting to the southeast and it moves in a fashion like this, as part of the circulation comes back, more of the circulation comes back over the water, there may be some re-intensification of this system, so we'll have to watch that. What does that really mean? Well, for the most part, it means it's still going to rain and rain for days on end here, because the system is still going to be stuck. If it comes down here, it's going to just meander along the coast and go up into Louisiana, but still produce a lot of rain from time to time. It's hard to pick out exactly where the heaviest rain will be occurring from here on out, but it still looks like mostly in the same areas that have been getting it in the last 48 hours. So terrible rains going on down there, historic flooding, and a lot more rain to come. For us, we need some rain. It doesn't look like much is coming our way. It's going to be dry much of the week. These were your high temperatures today. Should get up to 75 to 77 away from the ocean. A few spots near 78, but right along the coast about 71 or so. It fell back this afternoon with that sea breeze. And the forecast highs for tomorrow will be about the same or just a tad lower than today, maybe by a couple of degrees. So right around 70 or 69 right at the beaches, to as high as 74 to 76 inland. The highs across the nation tomorrow will be a lot of 80s out in there, some 90s out in the northwest from Seattle, Salt Lake, and then of course hot spot being Phoenix, and a lot of 80s across the rest of the nation. It's in the 70s across the north for your high temperatures tomorrow. The weather map looks very similar to what it did yesterday. Harvey's still down there. There's a new storm along just off the coast of Georgia here, which is being monitored for potential tropical development. That probably is going to turn into Tropical Storm Irma in the next 12 to 24 hours. More on that in just a little bit. But high pressure still is governing the northeast, so we'll have another day of nice weather. So the patches of clouds which formed today will all disappear. It'll be clear, and it'll be cool again tonight like the two previous nights. The temperature will be falling down into the mid to upper 40s in many of the colder low-lying suburban locations, and mid and upper 50s in the urban centers like in Boston, Providence, and Worcester, and up in Manchester, New Hampshire. Tomorrow, note the timestamp, we get a few scattered clouds developing tomorrow, and then more cloudiness coming in tomorrow night as high cloudiness starts rolling across the region tomorrow night and into Tuesday. It looks like Tuesday is going to become, for the most part, on the cloudier side as we'll watch this system down the coast, what is likely to be the Tropical Storm Irma moving up along the coast. The tropical storm watch is up for the part of the South Carolina coastline and a small portion of the North Carolina coastline. We'll see how that changes with time, but it looks like if Irma gets going, it's going to start turning toward the east-northeast and be taken out to sea south of us. So there's just a chance that a few lonely renegade showers will break away and just sort of scrape across extreme southern New England Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. For your Monday, for beach, if you're still on vacation, looks like you'll have a pretty decent day once again. Similar temperatures to today, around 70 degrees right at the beaches with a northeast to east wind at 5 to 15 miles an hour. We've got a low tide in the morning just before 11 o'clock, high tide in the afternoon at 5 o'clock. Water temperatures are between about 62 and 66 at many east-facing beaches, and warmer than that around some of the shallow bays around Cape Cod and the islands. Here's my forecast for the next 7 days. Around 75 tomorrow, almost the same as today, just a touch lower, and 69 or 70 at the coast, turning partly cloudy during midday through the afternoon. Cloudier weather on Tuesday, although some dim filtered sunshine through the cloud cover. The clouds may thicken late in the day, and there might be a couple of showers well south of the Mass Pike Tuesday night or Wednesday morning if Irma does come close enough. But otherwise, they'll turn partly sunny on Wednesday, and Thursday looks like to be a warm day in the lower 80s with a clouds rolling in with a chance of a scattered shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. Much cooler on Friday and the weekend. Right now, the Labor Day weekend, yes, Labor Day weekend coming up. Looks like it's going to be pretty decent on Saturday in the mid to upper 70s. On Sunday, varying amounts of clouds with maybe a couple of showers in extreme southern New England if the remnants of Harvey go by to our south at that point. You can watch WBZ News tonight at 6:30 and 11 o'clock. You can also see it at 8 o'clock on my TV 38 for the latest news and weather updates. Have a great week.